today I'm back with another 1v1 map video. If you could, the only thing I'm gonna ask from you guys is just please make sure that you like the video. It takes me hours to make these videos, and on top of that, like constant re-recording if I mess up. So if you could just drop me a like, that'd be very appreciated. And I also want to say thank you guys so much for the subs. We've been growing so much over the past week. 1K soon. Once I hit 1K, I'll be able to get a creator code, and I'll be able to publish maps for you guys, so you don't have to make them for yourself. And yeah, let's get into it. Alright boys, so first thing you want to do is go to create new, and you're going to want to click on Kevin Floating Island. Alright, so once you spawn up here, don't delete this island right here yet. I'll show you why in a second. Okay, first thing you want to do, structures, gallery, reflective black is going to be the first thing you're going to want to get. Throw that down. Now go to devices and grab a hover platform. Alright, now once you grab the hover platform, okay, now place the hover platform as close to the water as you want it. That's all personal preference. You don't have to put it where I put it. Now go up and grab a floor. And what you're going to want to do when you grab this floor, just place it on here and make a 3x4. Alright, now once you're done with that, you're going to want to go all the way back up. And you're going to want to grab this one. Not the one that doesn't have anything under it, but this one. You can use a normal staircase if you want, but for this one, I'm going to use this staircase. Alright, so once you're down here, you can just place them however you want. I'm just going to do it like this and then like that. Alright, now what you're going to want to do is go back. You can place them. You can place it down there, but it's just they just kind of get in the way for me, so that's why I'm not going to do it. Now go to galleries and go to ring gallery A. Throw it down. Okay. Alright, so the only lights you're gonna need for this are not the one that kind of looks like a metal thing, like a metal railing, I guess. You're gonna want to grab the one that's completely flat. Alright, just put this one down here. Go back up. Alright, so the next thing that you're gonna want to grab is the shorter version of the long, skinny one. Alright, and so some people in my last video were having a really hard time with this. All you need to do, guys, is just here, pay attention closely. Okay, you're gonna you have to rotate it twice. Go to pitch, go all the way until it's flat, then go to roll, and go all the way until it's flat with the level with the staircase. Alright, now what you're gonna want to do, you have to put it on a grid snap 16. If it's not on 16, it won't work. So go to 16. Alright, and for this, to make it go in the middle, what I'm gonna do, well, first off, I need to like shorten it. Hold up, let me do something real quick. Okay, turn down my speed. Alright, so now that it's like, now that you see how it's kind of sticking out in the, here, let me shorten it real quick. Resize, and you're gonna want to go to the one, like, you shouldn't be able to see it, basically. You shouldn't be able to see the light. And now you're just gonna want to make it to where it fits directly in the middle perfectly. Alright, so to get it barely sticking out, but like as you can see, it's not all the way sticking out. Just make sure that the very corner is sticking out of the staircase. Like literally the only thing that should be sticking out is the little corner. Now once you got it down, just make sure that it's on all the staircases. Alright, so once you're done with that, you're gonna want to move on to the other light. Now this one, you can make it like facing towards the sky if you want to, but I'm gonna make it like how I did on mine. So first thing you want to do is go to, you don't want to resize, just roll it, and make sure that the grid snap is on 2. Well, you can do 4, but it's just easier on 2. Make sure that it's on 2, and it should be looking like this. If it's kind of like what's it called? If it's under, like, here, let me see if I can get it to do that. If it's like under but on the outside, just keep rotating it around until you can get it like this. Okay. Alright, so on the corners, what you're gonna want to do, so that way that I can't really explain it without messing up, but just make sure that, just trust me and make sure that you resize, go to height, and just turn it, not height, my bad. Go to depth and turn it up 1. Now you're just gonna want to make sure that your whole like platform is covered in these. Alright, so once we're done with that, the next thing that we're gonna want to do is grab the water gallery. Alright, so the water gallery is like, it's not the water gallery, it's called the elemental cubes gallery. It's right next to this like lava, so it'll be pretty easy to find. Alright, now just grab this and just throw it down. Alright, you can use this like, you can basically use whatever color you want. But me personally, I think that the pink color shines the best off of this really bright blue. So that's what I'm going to use for mine. Alright, now as you can see, it's like kind of like thick. It's like too high. So all you need to do for that is just go to resize axis. And do the one that's like with the light pointing in the sky, which is high. And just turn it down all the way, like as low as it can go. And if you have it on the grid snap too, this will be super easy to place all of these. Alright, now once you're done with that, this is the last part. This is the reason why I said don't delete the Kevin island. You're gonna want to grab it and resize it to whatever you would like. For me, I'm just gonna kind of put it like not too small, but like small enough to where the tree is gonna fit onto it. Okay, so now next what you want to do is make sure that the cube is like perfect, well not perfectly in the middle, but as close to the middle as you can get it, and then just go as far out as you can until you reach the barrier. Alright, so once you get to the barrier, your thing will be red, and just come back until it's not. Now you can put your thing under the water to where it looks like your like platform, I guess, is underwater, but I'm not gonna do that. For me, I'm just gonna put it like to where the cube is barely sticking out, like that. And then next thing you want to do is go over to, it's pretty low down here, you're going to want to grab the Lucky Landing prop gallery. Alright, so once you've done that, just delete everything except the pink tree. Alright, so now that we got that done, just grab the tree and resize it to whatever you would like. It doesn't matter, it's all personal preference. I'm going to make mine just like, I don't know, kind of big but not really. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do the lighting settings. So for my lighting settings, what I did was just, I'll show you guys. So settings, make sure that the time of day is 4 AM. Sometimes your thing might mess up. If it messes up, let me see if I can make it happen. No, okay, if it messes up though, what's it called? Just restart your, well, you don't have to restart your app, just leave the creative and come back and it will be normal again. Alright, now go to light brightness, 100%, light color magenta. Fog thickness 0%, fog color magenta. Alright. Now this is what your thing should look like. Pretty nice. This is basically it, except for one last thing. This is completely optional. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. But what I'm gonna do is go to creative, scroll all the way up. It's gonna be on this very, very right side. Okay, you're gonna wanna grab the Kevin particle gallery. And throw it down. Okay, and to delete these like little ones, you're gonna have to grab the big one first. Just move it away real quick, and then come back and delete all the little like particle effects. Alright, now once you're done with that, just grab the big one and put it directly like in the middle of the tree, so it looks like it's going around the tree. To do this, you can just put it in the middle. It's probably easier if I turn my grid snap off. Okay. And about right there is good. And as you can see, your map is pretty much done. Just delete everything up top, and I'll get back to you guys when I did that. Alright, so now that we're done with that, this is pretty much what your map should look like. So a few questions that people were asking me on my other map videos is, where would you place the like spawn pads, and what do you do for weapons? Okay, so what I do for weapons is grab the team settings and inventory. It's the one that looks like a spawn pad, but it has like a blue square in the middle. Grab one of these and then grab some spawn pads. So for on this map, I just put my spawn pads like this. It won't like destroy anything, so you don't have to worry about it destroying anything. It'll be perfectly fine. And then grab once you put this down, the way that this works, if you don't already know, is like if you, let's say you have a purple pump that you want to use during game, just grab it and throw it on it. And once you throw it on it, it will suck it up, and when you start the game, the weapons that you put in here will automatically spawn into your inventory. And the last thing that I wanted to show you guys is to make it to where you can walk on the water during game and you don't have to swim. Is you're gonna want to go to devices and grab a barrier and just place it down. And go to width 100 and then depth 100. Now when the game starts, you should be able to walk on water. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure, also one thing is make sure that you're visible during games for your spawn pads is off, because you definitely don't want that. And yeah, this is pretty much what your map should look like when you're done. It's probably one of my favorite maps that I've made, because I make some off screen that I don't record and make tutorials for, and this is definitely one of my favorites. So if you have any questions, just make sure to comment, and I'll reply to every single comment. And like the video, please like the video, and thank you guys. I'm out.